Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to ASTRA 2022 program presented by AKKA IAS Academy. So in this day 10 module, I'll be dealing with averages. So I'll be dealing in this particular video, I'll be dealing with the few of the basic concepts what you need to know before solving the average questions based upon averages. So let's begin. So friends, what do you mean by averages? According to the formula, actually it is averages is nothing but the sum of observations upon total number of observations. This is the actual definition, standard definition for the averages. Okay, so what do you understand by this? Averages means sum of if it all says for example they have given four numbers, okay, 10, 60, 46, 20. Okay, if at all they ask you to calculate what is the average of these four numbers, what you will do is we need to add 10, 60, 46 and 20. Okay, 10 plus 60 plus 46 plus 20 based upon how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4 observations are there. So divided by 4. This will be giving 136 divided by 4. So the average will be 34. Okay. So according to the definition and a certain example, you know how to calculate the average. Okay. So basically what do you understand by average? It is nothing but the equal distribution. Okay. Equal distribution of the total value amongst the number of persons or number of observations. Okay, so what do you understand by this equal distribution? See, I'll explain this equal distribution with an example here. Okay, say consider take an example here. Okay, what's the example here? Average age of 12 students of a class will be 15 years. Okay, they are telling that average age of 12 students, average age of 12 students in a class will be 15 years. So what do you understand by this statement, guys? Actually there are 12 students and each of the age of the students we don't know, but actually when we calculate the average, each student's average will be 15 years. That means that one student may be 12 years and one student may be 20 years. The average age of single student we don't know, but upon calculating upon taking up the average, it is nothing but each student will be averaged to 15 years. That is equal distribution. Okay, so there are 12 students and the average age of the class is 15 years. Okay, this is the, so for each student it is 15 years. Okay, equal distribution among the observations. Okay, this is the understanding when you read this statement here. Okay, average age of 12 students in a class is 15 years. Okay, so the next part of the question will be, see here, if when the teacher joins the group. Okay, when the teacher joins the group, when the teacher joins the group, so a person, one more person is being added to the group here. Okay, so the count becomes 12 plus 1, that is 13 now. Okay, initially there were 12 students, now the teacher has been joined to the group, so the total count will be 13 now. So then the average will be increased by 2 years. Okay, average will be increased by 2 years. Okay, so the new average is 17 here. Okay, so what is this 17? There are 12 students plus one teacher, so there are 13 persons in a group and each person is having the age of 17 years. So this is the concept of equal distribution here. Okay, so this is the basic concept of averages here. Okay, so the question asks what is the age of the teacher here. Okay, what is the age of the teacher? Teacher's age is, we need to find out, that is the question mark. Okay, see here, initially the first conditions, how many students were there? 12 students were there, and the average was 15 years. By the concept of equal distribution, what we can understand is each student will be having the age of 15 years. Okay, this is the average. See, in the second statement, when teachers joins the group, okay, so the count becomes 12 plus 1, that is 13. So there are 13 persons in a group, and the average will be increased by 17 by 2 years plus 2 years. So the new average will be 17. So by the concept of equal distribution, which earlier I had told you, this means each person in the group of 13 will be having the age of 17 years. Okay, this is the concept. Okay, and not actually the each person will be having the age of 17 years. Obviously the teacher's age will be much more higher than the student's age, and each student will also be not the same of will also not be of the same age. Okay, there will be a difference in ages, but when we calculate the total age and divide upon the number of observations, we will be getting an idea that each person will be having that average age. Okay, so these two statements, when you understand, guys, okay, the earlier statement, 12 students, average is 15, so each student's average age will be 15, each student's age will be 15 years. Okay, so the next observation is there are 13 students, the teacher has been joined, and the average has been increased. Okay, see, in the earlier case, all the students age was 15 years old. Okay, see, all the students age, 12 students were there, all the students were 15 years old, and the count has been increased. Now there is plus 2 increase, so all the students and teacher is also of 17 years old. Okay, so actually when the age of teacher has been joined to this group, when the age of teacher has been added to this group, so what is the actual increase in each person's age? That is 2% plus 2 years. Okay, not 2%, plus 2 years there has been an increase. Okay, so how many students were there initially? So 12 students were there, and each student got the increase of age by 2 years. Okay, so 12 into 2, that will be 24, plus when the teacher increased, the new average for the each person was 17, so teacher's age was 17. Okay, 17 plus 24 will be 7, so the teacher's age will be 41 years. Okay, so in this while explaining this, I have not used any formulas. Okay friends, I have not used any formulas, but the concept of averages, how it works, that I was telling you with this example. Now I'll be dealing with the few of the basic concepts, what you need to know before solving the averages. Okay, in the next page I'll be dealing with it. So consecutive number. Okay, the first point is consecutive number. So what do you understand by this consecutive number? Is 1, 2, 3, 4, these are all consecutive numbers. Okay, the number plus 1, if at all any number is there, the plus 1 is the consecutive number. Say for example x is there, so x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, and it goes on. Okay, this is known as consecutive number. Okay, so if at all you need to find the averages of this such consecutive numbers, so there is a formula here. Okay, say for example 90, 91, 92, 93 and 94. If at all question asks you to find the averages of these 5 consecutive numbers, then the center number will be average. Okay, the center number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 observations are there. The center's observation, the third observation will be the center observation. So 92 is the average for this group. Okay, if at all questions appears like this, find the averages of consecutive numbers, then the middle observation, the center observation will be the average. Okay, so then consecutive odd and consecutive even numbers. Okay, say here if at all there are 5 observation, it is very easy to find the center number. Okay, if at all there is 4 observations, how we will do? Okay, I'll take another example here. 101, 102, 103 and 104. Okay, there are 4 observations here, 2 and 2. So what is the center here? 102.5. So this is the average here. These are consecutive numbers, hence the average will be middle observation. Okay, so consecutive odd or consecutive even number. Consecutive odd or even number. Okay, so what is consecutive odd number and consecutive even number? X plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, and it goes on. This is consecutive even number. Okay, so what is consecutive odd number then? See friends, actually we cannot say directly that is the consecutive odd or consecutive even number. Okay, the value of the value what we substitute to this x makes this formula the consecutive odd or consecutive even number, guys. Okay, see here, if at all we substitute x as 1, if at all we substitute x as 1, okay, so then 1 plus 2 will be 3, then 1 plus 4 will be 5, and 1 plus 6 will be 7. So this is the consecutive odd number series. Okay, this is the consecutive odd number series. And if at all we substitute x as 2, then 2 plus 2 that will be 4, and 2 plus 4 that will be 6, and 2 plus 6 that will be 8. So this series becomes the consecutive even number series. Okay, so then also the same formula applies here. Okay, the middle observation. Okay, that will be the averages here. Say for example, question asks you to find 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, the average of these 5 numbers. So consecutive even odd number, right? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So middle observation will be the averages here. Okay, consecutive odd number, center will be the averages here. If at all question asks you to find out the average of consecutive even numbers, say for example 26, 28, and 30, 32, and 34. So what is the middle observation here? This is 30. This is the average for these numbers. Okay, say for example there are 4 numbers, then 52, 54, 56, and 58. Okay, what is the middle number here? There are 4 observations, middle number is 55. So the average will be 55 for this consecutive even numbers. Okay, say one question I'll be dealing with here. Okay, one question I will ask here. Say the question says the average of 5 consecutive even number starting from 4 is. Okay, the average of 5 consecutive numbers starting from 4 is. Simple question, right? Okay, so the consecutive number and consecutive even number. So A, B, C, D, E. Okay, there are 5 numbers. Okay, starting from 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So middle observation. So this is the average here. Okay, average is 8 here. Okay, these are the few basic concepts what you need to know before solving the averages. Okay, if at all there are any new concepts when in the next video when I'm dealing with few of the questions based upon averages, then and there only I'll be giving you the concept. Okay guys, thank you for staying such long. If at all you find this video informative, kindly share and subscribe to our channel, and also do like and comment in the comment section. We shall catch up in the next video. God bless you all. Thank you.